Hey everybody, welcome back to No Jumper News. It's Adam22 here with your man AD. Let's get right into these stories. Kanye shared a string of since-deleted Instagram posts and messages about his fears for his daughter Northwest's safety using TikTok, crazy allegations against his estranged wife, and much more. On Friday, Kanye once again expressed his dissatisfaction about his daughter Northwest's presence on TikTok. In an Instagram post, Ye shared a screenshot of the official Kim and North TikTok account alongside an all-caps message saying, "Since this is my first divorce, I need to know what I should do about my daughter being put on TikTok against my will," tagging Kim Kardashian. Ye previously expressed similar thoughts on TikTok and his daughter's appearance on the platform in a recent interview with Hollywood Unlocked, saying,
Like I said, tell her security not finna be in between me and my kids, and also tell her don't have my daughter wearing lipstick on TikTok.
So I feel like there's some poking the bear trying to antagonize me or create this like crazy narrative, because to say someone is crazy, they're trying to take the power away and do anything to get people to not pay attention to me. In another post, Kanye shared TikTok's Guardian's Guide for signing up for the app, saying, "To sign up for TikTok, you must first pass through an age gate to get you into the right TikTok experience. In the US, if you're under 13 years old, you'll be placed into our TikTok for younger users experience, which has additional privacy and safety precautions designed specifically for this audience. If we learn that a person under the age of 13 is using or posting content on TikTok without using TikTok for younger users, they will be removed." Hours later, Kim responded saying that Ye's constant attacks during interviews and on social media are actually more hurtful than North's TikTok usage. "Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and on social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok that North might create," Kim wrote in an Instagram story post. "As the parent who's the main provider and caregiver for our children, I am doing my best to protect our daughters while also allowing her to express her creativity in the medium that she wishes with adult supervision because it brings her happiness. Divorce is difficult enough on our children, and Kanye's obsession with trying to control and manipulate our situation so negatively and publicly is only causing further pain for all. I wish to handle all matters regarding our children privately, and hopefully he can finally respond to the third attorney he has had in the last year to resolve any issues amicably," Kim ended her statement. The statement further enraged Kanye, who hit back at her in another Instagram post for claiming that she was the main provider. Ye also told Kim's publicist Tracy Romulus to stop manipulating Kim to be this way and alleged that Kim made him take a drug test after Chicago's party because you accused me of being on drugs. "What do you mean by main provider?" he opened his caption, responding directly to Kim. "America saw you try to kidnap my daughter on her birthday by not providing the address. You put security on me inside of the house to play with my son and then accused me of stealing. So let me get this straight. I begged to go to my daughter's party and I'm accused of being on drugs. Then I go play with my son and I take my Akira graphic novels and I'm accused of stealing. These ideas can actually get someone locked up." In another post, Ye thanked Candace Owens for agreeing with his stance on the social media usage of his 8-year-old daughter who shares a joint TikTok with her mother. "Thank you, Candace, for being the only noteworthy person to speak on this issue. There are a lot of celebrities scared to say something in public, but they'll text me in private and say that they're on my side. I will no longer put my hand through a blender to hug my children. My mother took me to Chicago when I was 3 and told my dad that if he never came to Chicago, he would never see me again, so I bought the house next door. I dream of a world where dads can still be heroes." The post included screenshots of Candace's tweets where she argued that there is no 8-year-old in the world who needs social media and added that Kim is wrong on this one. "The psychological effects of social media on young girls is real and documented," Owens wrote. "It's actually Kanye that is trying to protect his daughter in this regard, and Kim is spinning this as obsession and control. There are other creative outlets for kids." North and Kim's TikTok account, titled Kim and North, currently has 5.7 million followers and over 61 million likes. In the middle of his fallout with Kim, Kanye also bashed her cousin for asking him about Yeezys. Kim's cousin allegedly reached out to Kanye expressing sympathy for his parenting challenges, only to ask for recommendations about buying Yeezy sneakers from StockX. Immediately after posting the text message exchange with Kim's cousin, Kanye shared that Kim changed her number and dropped the craziest revelation, alleging that Kim is telling people that he put out a hit on her. "Yesterday, Kim accused me of putting a hit out on her, so let me get this straight. I begged to go to my daughter's party and I'm accused of being on drugs. Then I go play with my son and I take my Akira graphic novels and I'm accused of stealing. Now I'm being accused of putting a hit on her. These ideas can actually get someone locked up. They play like that with black men's lives, whether it's getting them free or getting them locked up. I'm not playing about my black children anymore." After wild news about Kim Kardashian allegedly telling people that Kanye West hit her, Kanye later posted on Instagram that he received Kim's number from Larry Jackson. As of Monday morning, Kanye erased all accusations and only left posts pertaining to his career and projects. The main thing that comes to mind when I see Kanye going through this is that maybe for the first time, he's being forced to compromise because he's in a situation where his wife just has a say in what's going to happen to his kids, and he's not going to be around for most of it, and he's just accepting, or it seems like he's having a really, really hard time accepting that Kim is going to do things that he doesn't like, and he's just going to have to deal with it. And he's in a position where he's going to kind of have to pick and choose his battles, because like when you look at her making TikToks, dancing with the kid and everything, I don't really think that a judge is going to look at this accusation of him calling her out for this and feel too sympathetic about him, since, you know, making TikToks, dancing around with your kid is a pretty normal behavior. So with Kanye, I mean, he keeps picking at this and going to social media, and I just keep watching it happen, and I keep feeling like this is a bad long-term strategy for him, because it's going to keep pushing a wedge between him and the Kardashians, and he's going to keep having less and less to do with his kids the more he takes this stuff to social media.
I don't like this shit at all. You know, and for one, this is a lot of reasons why fathers get a bad rep. You have a man who's literally trying to be in his kid's life, trying to do the regular stuff, and guess what? They're making him have to go through all this legal stuff to sit there and see his kids. That's fucking bullshit at the end of the day. And two, any 8-year-old should not be able to have a fucking TikTok.
Well, she has an account with her mom.
It doesn't matter.
They haven't taken it down, so apparently it does matter.
I feel, no, I'm just saying.
She would probably have her own account if that wasn't in the terms of service. I'm guessing that they made the account a joint account with the mom so that it wouldn't go against
but
TikTok's
you gotta let kids be kids at the end of the day. You don't, like, when you start exposing them to social media that early, that can do, like they said, all type of psychological problems can happen and shit like that. Like, they need to be able to just be children for the time being. When they get older, guess what? Like, I have a problem with my daughter right now. I take her TikTok away from her all the fucking time because she's exposed to shit that she doesn't even see in her fucking normal life. That does cause shit. Even if it's supervised or not, let her be a fucking kid for now.
I agree with that, because like when the situation happened with your kid and her being 12 and her having access to TikTok and just being able to talk to whoever, that terrified me. Now I have a 1-year-old. I'm not going to have to worry about this for quite a while, but I totally agree that like a 7-year-old having unrestricted access to TikTok, all bad. The problem is that for Kanye, he's just not going to be able to call these shots by making a stink on social media. Like, nobody's going to go and run and take the kids away from Kim because he's upset about these things. Like, he's actually, it seems like he's kind of getting the same treatment that the average dad gets when he's in a relationship and then they split. And it's like, you know, he's just going to have to deal with more and more of this over time. And I understand that it's going to be really heartbreaking for him, but for him to just keep going to social media about it, I mean, I think the Kardashians are going to orchestrate a campaign to make him look like shit and make him look like crazy if they have not already begun. But the way that he keeps taking the parenting issues to social media, he's kind of doing their job for him, because it just comes off as very unhinged for him to be ranting about, you know, not being able to hang out with his kids on social media. It's the kind of thing that is just too ugly. I feel like everybody wants this to be taking place behind the closed doors.
Peep this, co-parenting should be communicating back and forth when it comes down to your kids' well-being and their safety at the end of the day. If Kim is changing her number, how can he reach out to her? They want him to go through call the lawyer if you want to talk to your kids and do. No, that's fucking bullshit. Why can't you have a regular conversation? And the problem is Kanye saying, if he's reaching out to these people, they're not reaching back out to them. The only way that he's getting some type of leeway is by addressing shit to social media, and they're going back and forth when it comes down to that. It's fucked up.
That just makes it worse. Like, the more he goes to social media, the worse it gets, and the more that, like, you know, clearly if she changed her number and didn't give him the new number, it was for a reason, which is that she's perturbed by how much he's been fucking with her.
All he want to do is see his kids.
Yeah, but I mean,
come on.
If it was just that, would she have really changed her number?
You have.
She seems like she's acting pretty reasonably.
You have security
for most part.
to watch you because you want to attend your kid's birthday party, bro. That's bullshit.
Well, of course, Kim Kardashian having security at a party?
No, security for Kanye.
Yeah, but
they wasn't even going to let the nigga in the house to come to his own daughter's birthday.
But do you think that Kim is making a totally irrational decision by not wanting him around?
I don't know.
Being based on all of the behavior that we've seen from him?
I don't think that he's a risk to his kids at all. I think he loves his kids and he keeps trying to be in his kids' life. That's how I honestly feel about it. I feel like this is the shit that baby mamas do when they don't, you feel me? They play these fucking games and then they talk shit when a guy don't want to be in his kid's life and shit like that. There's a lot of men who don't have the resources and money that Kanye has, and they go through this bullshit and they can't afford lawyers and they can't talk to motherfuckers the right way, so they just wash their hands with it.
You might not like the system, but the system is what it is. And
the system is bullshit.
But the system's not going to change just because Kanye doesn't like it. So if Kanye wants to continue to have a relationship with his kids, he better get used to it and learn to play the fucking game, because the way that he's going right now... You just said
fucking game. It shouldn't be a game.
Okay, but he's going to have to learn how to play the game, because otherwise he's going to not have a relationship at all with his kids, and then he's really going to be pissed off.
And the only people that fucking... who are fucked up because of that is going to be the kids. And you know, as the children are going to grow up, they're going to see this shit, and at least they're going to see that their father attempted to do normal stuff with them in their life. I don't feel like he should have restrictions or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? He should be able to be with his kids and do what he's supposed to do.
I like how you think that it's a solution to this problem for Kim to just constantly have to deal with whatever level of like mental abuse he's willing to throw at her, and that anything besides that is somehow an affront to him as a dad. It's like, Kim is the mom, Kim is taking care of the kids. This guy, let's be honest, he's a little bit fucking crazy. Her wanting some level of restriction between him, like she wants to be able to live a normal life. She wants to be able to have this family party without him making it all about him and showing up and stuff. I just don't think Kim is crazy. I think if Kanye was behaving himself and was able to go into these situations and not cause a big old stink and make it all about him, then I think that she would be along for the ride. It just seems like she's clearly the more moderate voice in this whole battle.
I disagree, because every incident that you're saying right now, he's saying that he tried to reach out, and people are not getting back to him when it comes down to that.
Because she doesn't want to, like, just because you had kids with somebody doesn't mean you have to talk to them all the time.
No, but you should be able to co-parent in peace. Now, there is boundaries.
You should be able to, but
yes.
I think the person that's making that not happen is clearly him and not her.
There should be boundaries when it comes down to that. If it's not about the children, if y'all can't figure that out, there's other ways of doing that shit, right? You can have a mediator in the middle of that motherfucker who let them get half the time.
She did.
No, ain't no fucking security guard. That's bullshit, man. And these are type of games, like it's fucked up that they're gonna keep making them seem like that. What I see is a father trying to be a parent to his kids and trying to save them from them being fucking reality stars and living like this. Like that shit fuck kids up the younger that it is.
He had 4 kids with a reality star.
He sure did.
He basically is a reality star.
He should have knew better when it came down to that.
Well, I'm not denying that. If he didn't want to have a kid who was on TikTok, then why the fuck would you have a kid with somebody who spends their entire life on TikTok?
Let kids be kids.
Well, okay. YouTube, do us a favor, like, comment, and subscribe, and then go subscribe to the No Jumper Clips channel as well, and we'll be back real soon.